Blessed Friday evening, my beautiful people. How are we doing? Hello, 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 hello. Yes, man, this is your girl, Bronx Nurse. It's me, it's me, it's me. I was on the road for the most of the day today, guys, and I'm back in. And I said, it's Friday night. Let me sit down and have a little discussion. You guys like my sewing? I like my hair fluffy, guys. Yeah, this is all sewn in. Fluff, fluff, fluff. I can pin it up when I'm ready to go to work. When it's cold, I can have my ears all covered. Alright? So I like it fluffy. Nice deep wave. This is a Brazilian deep wave. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, so how are my people doing? What weekend is it? It's the weekend of the Winter Wonderland celebration. Yes, it's the weekend of the Winter Wonderland celebration. Tomorrow we talk about Winter Wonderland, but tonight, guys, I'm going to just sit and have a civil conversation. When you see this video, remember, this is Bronx Nurse and the name of my YouTube page is LL1 Woman Band. So whenever you see this video or any other video, just press subscribe, press like, and press share. Alright, tonight I'd like to talk about a very sensitive topic. And that topic is rejection. How many people have been rejected in their life? Some people have been rejected by friends. Some have been rejected by family. Some have been rejected by their children. Some children have been rejected by their parents. Some have been rejected by their partners, meaning their lovers, husband, wives, and partners. At some time in your life, have you ever been rejected? Rejection is the act of not being accepted by someone. And if so be the case, how did you feel when that happened? I know rejection can send a lot of people in depression because the fact of thinking that someone doesn't accept you for whatever reason, you're not good enough for them anymore, they reject you, can really cause you to feel down on yourself. But guess what? It could be a good case where rejection causes you to do self-introspection, where you look into yourself and see where you need to make changes. Yes, it could be a good thing too. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing. But tonight I'm here to tell you guys, I'm here to tell someone that rejection is God's protection and pathway to elevation. Did you hear what I say? Man's rejection is God's protection and pathway to elevation. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you? Yes. When someone rejects you, remember, rejection is not a death sentence. It's a lifetime promotion. What did I say? I said rejection is not a death sentence. It is a lifetime promotion. Oftentimes, I'm sure the pain felt by being rejected can be really devastating. But when that happens, remind yourself that even though I'm feeling this pain from being rejected by whomever rejects you, remind yourself that the pain from this rejection is temporary. What did I say? The pain that you're feeling or I'm feeling from this rejection is temporary. But what? But what? The growth is permanent. Because there's no looking back. The pain is temporary, but the growth is permanent. Oftentimes, when people reject you, they expect you to disappear. They wouldn't mind if you disappear off the face of the earth, you know. They expect you to wither away. Do you remember in the Bible Joseph? Do you remember Joseph? Joseph was rejected by his brothers and thrown away. But what happened? When famine came around, who was there to save the brothers? The same Joseph that was rejected by his brothers. Are you a Joseph? Are you a Joseph? You should aspire to be a Joseph if you're rejected by someone. If you're rejected by someone, aspire to be a Joseph. Many times when people reject you, it's like they bury you. Yeah, they bury you, they take you, and they bury you. But guess what? You know, when they thought they bury you, they didn't know they were actually planting a seed. Yes, they dig it and they bury you, but they were actually planting a seed. That seed will eventually grow into a very big tree with many branches, many branches, many branches. When your moment of rejection comes, and when they plant you, when they bury you, remember you're not being buried, you're being planted. And you will be that tree with many branches. Or you'll be that Joseph. Rejection is not always bad. Rejection is not always bad. When you are rejected, as I said, rejection causes pain. But what are you going to do with that pain when that pain come along? Because, you have to prepare. Maybe you're not rejected yet. But who to tell? Somewhere down the line, you may be rejected. When you get that pain from rejection, You should aspire to make that pain put you in a better place instead of breaking you down. When someone rejects you, do some self-introspection. Look within yourself. If you did something wrong, said, I need to change. But if they rejected you for no reason at all, and you don't need to change, make sure you elevate yourself. Remember, man's rejection is God's protection and his pathway to elevation. Are you following me? How many of you have been rejected? How many of you have been rejected? Rejection. Can you ever remember any time in your life, whether you were going to school, on your job, in church, in your home, where you have been rejected? Can you remember that? Can you remember any of those incidents where you have been rejected? And if so, what did you do? What did you do? Many times, rejection unveil new treasures that were hidden. But because you were so invested in another person, you didn't see that. But now that you are rejected, you're able to unveil those treasures that you were hiding for so long because of fear. Yes, because of fear. And what is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. But for the fact that you're now rejected, it sends you in a different place. Where it helps you to be aware of yourself. It puts more value on yourself. Yes, so rejection is not always bad. Remember, my value and your value. My value and your value is intrinsic. You know the mistake many of us make is that we seek validation from someone else. We expect someone else to validate us. If they don't validate us, we think we have no value. But that's a big mistake. Because my value and your value is intrinsic. And if it's intrinsic, that means only you can unveil your value. because your value comes from within. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oftentimes we make the mistake of placing our lives in other people's hands, seeking validation. Don't let rejection send you in a state of depression. Instead, take this rejection and use it as your ladder to elevation. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you? Sometimes in life throws us lemon. What do you use the lemon to make? I love lemonade. So I'd use it to make lemonade and drink it. Lemonade is very refreshing. How about you? What would you use your lemon to make? If someone rejects you and only give you lemon, what would you use your lemon to make? Think about it. I want to tell you, whether it is your lover, whether it is your family, whether it is your child, if it's your wife, if it is your husband, when he or she rejects you, and you walk away, don't look at you walking away as a sign of weakness, but walk away with shoulders held high. When you hold your shoulders up, hold your head up, when you walk away from that rejection, let it be a sign of declaration to your inner strength. What did I say? When you walk away from that rejection, you don't view yourself as being weak, but rather take it as a declaration of your inner strength. Rejection can be devastating, but as I said, it can also be a good thing. For me, I'm at that stage in life that if someone rejects me, they're granting me a favor. Be it known, if you reject me right now, you're granting me a favor. Because if you reject me and think you're burying me, remember, you're actually cultivating, because you're planting a seed. And this seed shall grow in a big tree with many, 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 many branches. I want you to do the same thing too. Excuse me. If you're in that state of rejection, don't hold your head down. Instead, pick your head up. Put a smile on your face and say thank you. because your rejection brought out my inner strength. And that's what I need to survive. I need my inner strength to survive. You don't know what your inner strength holds until it's put to the test. Until it's put to the test, you will not know what your inner strength can do for you. I hope these words of encouragement find someone's heart, cheer someone up, and let you know rejection is not to the end of the world, but it's the beginning of your rightful journey. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. It's Friday night. It's after 10 in my neck of the woods. Yes, and this is your girl Bronx Nurse. Just stopping by to give you some words of encouragement. Letting you know that your rejection this season for 2025 is your elevation season. Remember, I tell you 2025 is all about positivity. So rejection may look negative, but it is not negative. In fact, it is your elevation season. So elevate yourself, elevate yourself. Say thanks for your rejection, because if you did not reject me, I would not be here today. Remember, when you see this video, this is your girl Bronx Nurse. Subscribe to my YouTube page. The name of my YouTube page is LL1 Woman Band. Remember, as usual, Bronx Nurse loves you. Bronx Nurse loves you. Love, love, love. I love you with the love of the Lord. Peace out, peace out. Have a wonderful night. Rest well. God's richest blessing over your life. I hope 2025 so far has been good to you. This is your girl Bronx Nurse. Do not pass this video without pressing the thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Press subscribe, subscribe, and press share. I love you with the love of the Lord. Bye-bye. I'll definitely see you tomorrow, God's willing. As long as God continues to lend me this breath, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.